Okay, so you want to win some MMR, but you don't seem to be able to. Whether it be because your team's stupid, whether it's because they're feeding, they're not in team fights, they're split pushing when they should be, fighting. Whether they're farming AFK in the jungle, whatever it is they're doing. Now, that's fine, because in this series I'm basically gonna give you some tips and a few tricks and things like that that will help you win games that you might have lost in the past. So the first thing I'm gonna teach you about is Armlet. Now a lot of people know how to Armlet toggle, and they know what it does and how to do it, but they don't do it in games. Now whether it's because they try to but they haven't practiced it, whether it's because they just don't know about it, or they just don't bother doing it because they don't think, oh, it won't make that much of a difference. If you do it, you essentially will have infinite HP. So the way you armlet toggle is when you have your armlet on, you get an extra 500 HP. Now it will drain 45 HP per second, which is quite a lot, and you do need to keep an eye on it. But when your HP is about to hit 0, or best to do it around about 100 HP, turn your armlet off and then turn it back on again. Now what that'll do is it'll take you down to 1 HP and then back up to 500. If you do it fast enough, you'll basically be unkillable in a fight, unless you are stunned, muted, or any way that your items are disabled, basically. So we're going to head over to a tier 4 tower. Reason we're going to a tier 4 tower is because I didn't turn creeps off in the lobby, which was stupid of me, but I don't want creeps to disturb me whilst I'm doing this. Alright, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to sit under this tower here, around here somewhere, where I'm going to be taking damage from it, and I'm going to armlet toggle and show you how to practice. So head under the tower, turn your armlet on, and just tank some damage. Now when you're about to die, you turn the armlet off and then back on again, like so. And you basically will have infinite HP if you do it properly. Now with one tower, it's very easy to practice it with just one. But when you actually come to being in-game, then you need to be making sure that you're aware of every source of damage. Now that could be anything from 1 source to about 10. Now no matter what the amount of damage is, it will kill you, because you're only at 1 HP, and anything will kill you if it's any kind of damage when you're at 1 HP. Simply because block and armor it won't make any difference for 1 HP. So if you practice that enough in a lobby, then you can go into a game, and you're not going to get it perfect the first game you play. It will take a little bit more practice, but eventually you'll be able to do it so well that it will seem to the enemy like you are virtually unkillable, and they will need to use stuns. If you have a BKB active whilst you're doing it, you're basically untouchable. And it is important that you do use it in the fights, because it's infinite HP. No matter how many times any enemy team hit you, you'll still be able to survive. Now, once you've practiced this and you feel really comfortable doing it in fights and things, and then you get to the point where you're against a Viper, Venomancer, against a Husker, and you're playing with another hero, then you think, well, you can't armlet toggle because you're gonna die if you toggle because of the dot. Actually, you can toggle your way through dot. If you look at your HP as you take dot damage, the damage is a certain tick, and it ticks regularly. If you watch the tick, you can toggle straight after the tick. You do have to be very fast though, and again, if you practice that, add a Viper to your lobby, put a Zolt on you, and just practice it. It will take a lot of practice, and it is very hard to practice. I haven't quite mastered it yet myself, but if you can toggle your way through dot, you'll basically be untouchable. Nobody will be able to do anything to you. So don't forget to practice this, because as I said, you will not be able to go into a game having not practiced this and just be able to pull it off. It only takes about 10 minutes of your time to do so, so just take 10 minutes and win some MMR. So thanks for watching, guys. I do hope this was helpful for you. Let me know if you've managed to master it, and if you've managed to get to be able to toggle through dot damage. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, and don't forget to win MMR.